Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87. This is Let's Play Trails Through Daybreak Part 101. In the previous video, Van searched for a van that wasn't actually a van, and then Fairy's brother displayed his inhuman prowess by pulling the trigger on something, and he's super cool, and we all love him. Also, you guys are hiding up here. I may not have broken a, or I might have broken a bone or two, but I'll be okay. It shouldn't slow me down much at all. I just can't believe what they did to Professor Callahan. They really are dangerous. I feel like you might relax better if you weren't laying on top of the covers in full combat gear still. If you could call that combat gear. You know? I agree, but please don't push yourself. Just leave this to us, alright? And by us, I mean me, because, well, we have Rin. She can help me. We'll all sort this out, promise. I'm sure you will. Can't have Marduk showing us up more than they already have. This is going to be really sketchy with Blanca out of commission. We can't let that get to us. You got to cover for her. We're counting on you, too. Let us know if you learn anything out there. I'm ashamed you had to see me like this yesterday. I have no excuses. They overpowered me, plain and simple. If only I was one of the NPCs Falcom loved. Don't beat yourself up over it. I got one of my guys too. Happens to the best of us. Just getting out of there alive is reason enough to celebrate. Indeed. And the fact that you're able to hold them off that long bought us valuable time. Guess you're right. Yeah, look on the bright side, huh? We'll need your help and a whole lot more for it even stand a chance against Almada in the gardens. We're counting on you. Don't let him get away with this. We won't. That goes without saying. You bet your ass we'll bring him to justice. We'll need your help and a whole lot more to even stand a chance against Almada in the gardens. Counting on you. Don't let him get away with this. Yeah, sure, maybe. Alright, so we just have these two to talk to. Can we turn in our quests? Do we have enough to get to the next level, to go even further beyond to B minus minus? No.
Truly well done.
We do not. No, we do.
I'll update your rank.
Got it.
Nebulous. This reward is very nebulous. I know how to equip these. Can you equip? Yeah, you can equip these whenever you want, right? Yeah. Oh, when do we get explode? Oh no, when this just Catras, and it, I don't know why it's saying it's new, because it was equipped to Catra and then it wasn't equipped to Catra because it's not that good. Pluto's Nova. It's his dang old Nova, man. Oh, no, I didn't actually want to equip that. Oh, shit. What did you have before? Van, you're legally required to tell me what you had equipped earlier. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think you just had this still. What? So you have Shade. Shade versus Nebulous. I mean, this seems better. Yeah, you basically get everything you get with Nebulous plus a little extra, so... Oh, dude, guys, stupid. Go freaking open the gosh dang slots, man. At least that's pretty cheap. Is anybody hiding on the 3rd floor? Any ne'er-do-wells up here? Are you a ne'er-do-well? Asking for a friend. Where's the quartz area? The store does quartz. Yes. I just want to go ahead and do this while I'm thinking about it. Wait, can you do it on this screen? No. Yeah. Yes, here, yeah, this menu. I love UI design, it's my passion. What do I want to give you? Ideal Force. Anya's already has it. I don't think we need it on both of you. It would be nice to have, but it's not like imperative. Take a Mobius, take a... Let's just have one of each of those. You sell anything half decent? You sell this. What are we fighting? What do we think the final boss is gonna be for this chapter? I don't know.
See you again.
Just because I like you so much, Katra, and by
Hello there.
like you so much, you're fine. I got no beef with you, really, other than your obsession with nuclear bombs and how cool they are.
See you again.
All right, get me out of here.
Let's do this.
Run! Speedy jog, Aaron. My God, his power walking skills are incredible. Give another look. Call it real thorough this time. Yes, Chief. Is something wrong? Anything we can help with? God, how did the damn civvies get in here? I keep telling y'all to shut the door. Wish it was that simple, but nope, ain't nothing you folks can help with. Guess it wouldn't hurt to fill you in, though. Parts of that weapon prototype went missing? Yep, found it when we were looking into Callahan's disappearance. Most of the parts are still here. It's not like the whole thing up and vanished. But there's little bits and pieces of our inventory missing. Order sheets don't add up. And we haven't been able to find the missing parts anywhere. It's not just a few of them either. We're missing huge chunks of inventory. Too much stuff to count. That's a bit alarming. You guys haven't been looking at your books at all? You're talking about that weapon you showed us earlier, right? Yeah, it definitely ain't good. And you're right. I don't know how we could help with that. Smells like an inside job to me. No way the world famous Gascard workshop just loses track of inventory like that. World famous. We surveyed 100 people. None of them knew what the hell Gascard workshop was. Damn straight. A lot of us here know about the weapon, but still a highly confidential project. Please do not pan over to showcase that the truck driver is just staring at us this entire time. Because we don't have the door. Like, honestly, I'm going to be real with y'all. The doors haven't worked in several years. We're really busy with the back orders and we just haven't had time to fix them yet. Taking extra steps to make sure nothing gets out. Everything can get in though. I mean, come on. And of all the times this had to happen right after I went and mouthed off at Tam's Towson. Shameful, I tell you. You order parts online, don't you? Remember showing me how that system worked. Do you think this inventory shortfall might be related to the network problems the city's been having? Our youngsters suggested the same thing. It's not entirely off the table. I'd just like to think we'd be more careful in that. How can we not be, given everything going on? You guys don't, like, count the boxes when they come in to be like, hey, aren't we missing something? That's understandable. Yeah, I find it hard to believe it was just an accident with how careful everyone's been. This feels premeditated. Yeah, with all the weird shit going on, it's hard to chalk anything up to coincidence right now. There's just so much going on. Yeah, Vanja said that. We'll keep an eye out for any leads about your parts, though. Thanks. Man, I'm sorry, folks. You got enough on your plate without us and our stupid supply hiccups. Also trying to find Callahan. We ain't found any good leads yet. I just can't figure out this damn pewter. Our best guess is that he's somewhere off the beaten path, like the interwebs. Might have holed up himself up somewhere on purpose even. Guys, he's a computer program now. He doesn't have to be in one location. Right? Like, what? That does sound like a good guess. If you learn anything, let us know. Because if he can't move locations, then he shouldn't have been too perturbed when his, like, terminal got blown up. Remember when Rosette didn't get killed, guys? As if we didn't have enough on our plate. Now I got this. We look real bad right now. How did we screw up the math on this? The numbers don't add up. Must have made a mistake somewhere and compounded on it. Look into this, but we got our hands full of Callahan too. You guys learn anything, let us know, alright? And please ask that truck driver to stop just staring in at the confidential state secrets. This is a disaster. We can't let those weapon parts out into the field. It'd be difficult to actually reverse engineer them, but it's not completely off the table, and that really unnerves me. This project's supposed to be absolutely confidential, too. We just can't let this happen. I mean, not to be a hater. Now, you all know that means I'm about to say some hater shit. I don't really care if the bad guys get access to secret Calvardian weapons, because their secret weapons have always been better than the established militaries. So it's kind of like, oh no, they got equivalent tech at best to what they already have. We can't just let this happen. Gotta get to the bottom of this and fast.
The orbital net's out of whack.
The orbital net's out of whack. Dan says he's heading out to help with the repairs. Everyone here in the workshop's really busy right now. There's gotta be something I can do to help. Oh, maybe there's some computer work that he's doing? I'm good with those. Apparently they're not, so yeah, maybe you can be helpful. I can't do back-end stuff, but I might be able to work with like setup, diagnosing network problems. It's worth a shot. Could you count to make sure that we got all the boxes that we ordered? Pretty difficult job, apparently. That or do inventory every once in a while to make sure that it hasn't all just disappeared. Okay, let's go talk to Cronky Cronkers. The cronkiest man in all of Cronkville. There he is! That's a look that says, please, dear God, don't talk to me. Please don't. You have nothing important to say to me. I'm glad we didn't go on a wild goose chase to find you today. If it isn't the Spriggan, you look like you have something more to discuss with me. I haven't had my coffee yet though, so you may as well fuck off. Damn right we do. I imagine you're already privy to the situation, so I need to bring you up to speed. Right now we're trying to get everything under control ourselves before the government interferes any further. That's all I want to ask you about. I already know what you're going to say because I am extremely smart. What exactly do I have to do with all this? I will admit my curiosity is piqued by the developments here. Marduk is an interesting wrinkle in the story, as are Professor Callahan's, shall we say, inadvisable efforts. I do plan to stay and watch how this all pans out, even though I already know how it would go, because, as aforementioned many times, I am very smart. Can you at least let me finish before dismissing me? No. I had to face a lot of hard truths over the past few days. I've made to realize just how lacking I am and how much I still have to learn. I know it's impossible to rectify all that overnight, but there's still things I want to protect, no matter the cost. All I want is for your feedback on a hypothesis of mine. I won't ask for any more of your help than that. Go on. Professor Callahan all but lives on the network now. But that goal of his contradicts the actions he took. One thing doesn't add up to me. Why did he simply let the Mafia destroy the Aurora? That's a good question. Indeed, that is an obvious contradiction. If they intend to use weapons of mass destruction, they must figure out how to invent and produce them. They simply don't exist yet. Well, I mean, they do. Kind of. I mean, in a literal definition of a weapon of mass destruction, yes, those exist. Professor Callahan's AI only solves one part of the problem. Even with functional blueprints, there are no means to produce them. AI is essential in their research efforts. It holds more computational power than any other machine in Basel. And if they no longer have it, that begs another question. How will they produce these nuclear weapons without the means to invent them? An astute observation. I mean, maybe they don't actually want to make nukes and Callahan was just being used, presumably. You know? Considering, yeah. Can't say no, can ya? Something tells you wanted to help him out all along in spite of your crotchety old man act. I am simply giving him the feedback he requested. It'll be up to him to prove his theory, though judging from what I've heard so far, he'll find the answers soon enough. The answers I already know because, well, I would hope you could figure out what I mean to say by this point. I hope you have that many intelligence points. Dang. You are correct. People do not grow and change overnight, but having watched you, I can see how you've matured over the years. I look forward to seeing you grow into a well-rounded scientist, just as Professor Hamilton did. Before she disappeared, never to be seen again. Thank you, I will. He really is like a brother to you, huh? A creepy older brother, but, you know, still a brother. Wish I had a cool brother. He's more helpful than he wants to admit. Curious where he's going after he leaves Basel, but I guess that ain't my business. I agree. Besides, it's not our place to tell him how to live his life. Some people are just born evil. We need to focus on our own work right now. You're right. We got a lot of info to work with now. Yeah, I can't wrap my hand around how it all fits together. Maybe talking it out will help. Is there a place we can chat in private? You can always head back to the inn. Actually, how about y'all come to my place? We don't have to worry about people listening in there. We don't really care. We couldn't impose on you like that. Lady, the city's at stake, man. I really don't mind, and neither would Professor Hamilton. She doesn't know. It's her house. I'm the only one who lives there right now. Cool, we'll take you up on the offer. Kinda curious to see the home one of Epstein's 3 disciples. It's gonna be probably underwhelming, honestly. I wouldn't expect too much, just a normal family home. Anyway, we can head over there whenever you'd like. It's either gonna be abnormally like clean and boring or a complete and total mess. Those are the only two options. Oh, the goddess Ferocious. You've been awful busy today. Yesterday's events have taken a toll on everyone. So I can't believe it happened at all. Why here and how? I have to do something. The people here need our help. I'm still feeling uneasy myself, but as a woman of the cloth, I have to stay strong. I need help however I can, like Father Flicktum does. Father who? Your parents give you that name, or you'd have to like pick it out of a book? You know? When you became a Vicar, did they make you do that here? Where if you like, you know, you're like, I gotta be Pope John the 28th, because if I pick my own name, if I try and make myself the first of anything, they're gonna laugh at me and say we rescind our nomination as Pope. Turns out Pope Sick Nasty the First that was the wrong smoke we sent up. Professor Callahan's passing is most tragic indeed. Adios, God, his wayward soul. His actions in yesterday's events have left many uneasy and confused. The future is deeply uncertain. But as a servant of the goddess, I have faith in her mercy and compassion. I must do what I can to ease the people's hearts. I could just feel my mind going blank at first. Professor Aureola and Father Flicktum did help me calm down a bit. I think I'm feeling better now. Still awfully nervous, but I'm not panicking anymore. I think I have to start figuring out where to go from here. I'm planning to call in a specialist to help, but for now I need to focus on calming her down first. The church has helped me through my problems an awful lot over the years. I know they can help her too. Let's hope Cindy takes this opportunity to start on a healthier path. Yeah. I'm not sure I ever would have asked for help if the professor hadn't came and talked to me about it with me. I feel like my head was going to explode, but it's over now. I can start putting it behind me. She's right, I can't change what happened, but I can start over. Also, I don't know if I'd really blame her for... because she's one of the people who was like his disciple, right? Or not disciple, but you know what I mean. working for Callahan. It doesn't feel very fair to blame her for living an unhealthy life when she was the one getting abused and having societal expectations, like, being taken advantage of on her, you know? Like, she didn't say anything because, oh, you're not supposed to say anything. You're supposed to just grin and bear it because this is what we do at Basel / the greater country. It's not her fault she got exploited. Sir, what the hell are you doing? Oh, God. Just lifted these boxes. Just, real busy, didn't I? Why am I sweating so much? It's just because it's the hot summer sun and lifting these big, heavy boxes. You're really invading my personal space here. Alright, I think we're going to cut it here for a second, because I don't know how long this little upcoming story section is going to be, and I only got about maybe 5-10 minutes, so we'll briefly call it here, come back and finish the video probably later today. Goodbye! Alright, we back. Cutscene time, let's go. Catra, oh my god, look at this decadent ass shit. This is cinnamon coffee, huh? Kinda has a different fragrance to it. Almost smells like cinnamon. The Professor's a big fan of it, so I've had it a lot. I've heard it's pretty popular over in the Central East. Yeah, I drink it a lot back home, always with milk though. Because she's a child, and if you put milk in your coffee, you're a little baby. I could see myself getting addicted to this fragrance. It pairs perfect with the chocolate too. Got ourselves a little slice of heaven here. Catra clearly showing that his ass is not drinking anything. You're a big fan of sweet things, huh? You seemed like the Ingardine too. He can't help himself, I'm afraid. It's so strange to have this place be so lively again. I've been the only one here for so long now. Well, 2 years, which, I mean, it's not an insignificant amount of time, especially when you're 14, but Hang and Essie are so busy with their work that they can only afford to drop by once every blue moon these days. That's too bad. So you were still really young when you were adopted by the Professor. That's right, though I'd rather skip how it came about. No, I wasn't created in a lab, okay? We already did our created in a lab character for this, series. Or not series, but you know, arc. We can't all be created in a lab, Catra. Even though we're not related by blood, she's treated me like a real grandchild. As soon as I started taking an interest in technology and absorbing anything I could, she would always find time in her busy schedule to teach me. After that, I started visiting the observatory a lot because that's where she did her research. Interest in astronomy then led to Yang and Essie teaching me all kind of things alongside her. I was a complete nobody, yet they chose to make me part of their family. They seem like lovely people. I can see why you're so desperate to protect everything you left behind in their absence. I failed. The Aurora was destroyed. Rosette suffered just to keep me safe. And I don't know how I'm going to be able to face the Professor when she comes back home. I think they got bigger problems than the damn computer, Catra. No offense. Like Rosette said, there's a lot of people around who love you. This might be a good time to learn to lean on them a little more. You are not alone, Catra. Dispensing compassion.exe. Yeah, coming to realize that too. I thought I learned that lesson when we all came together to finish Fio and Zeros, but apparently I was a few steps away. I'd never done that on my own. Took Grand's help, Yang, and Essie's help. Even Professor Callahan played a pivotal role in getting the job done. Really? You didn't really seem all that smart, at least to me, Fairy. Professor Callahan helped you make your orbital drones? Anya, let's go sit outside. Don't call them orbital drones. That's so disrespectful. Rich ass. I remember hearing that he used to stop by here despite being Hamilton's rival, but it's still hard to imagine. You only know him as he is now, but like I said yesterday, he wasn't always like that. He was the leading figure in the field of engineering science. He even designed a whole lot of the current Republican Army's weaponry. Yeah, as we've heard, but not too impressed personally. It used to be something of a rival with Professor Hamilton and us. Both sides fully respected one another and took it as a way for all of us to grow. Because, I mean, did he invent the growing invisible? That's kind of cool. That's like something that only Calvert has for the most part. So if he did that shit, alright, that's at least some sort of claim to fame. But he's like, oh, if he's like, I made a gun that didn't shoot right and nobody died in the Great War. Because both sides were using defective guns that, no matter how many bullets they shot, never managed to hit. It was because Professor Callahan and Professor Hamilton joined forces, they were able to create the Aurora too. Actually, what is it? Aaron, what'd you do? Why did you run away? Why did you run off? Fairy's not media literate. She's not used to having innocuous conversation. But wait, that reminds me, and then sprints off without explaining. Found it. That looks a lot like the Aurora. Yeah, not exactly the same, pretty damn close. It's part of another idea that was considered in the planning stages for the Aurora. It was to be one half of a twin-core system that was modeled after the left and right sides of the human brain. The two systems would perform totally different calculations in tandem with one another, much like our brains do. Or at least some of us. Ain't that right, Aaron? In the end, budgetary constraints meant that only the Aurora was completed, but a prototype version of the other system was made. So then there's effectively a prototype of the central computer from yesterday out there somewhere? I didn't think it was weird they destroy the Aurora considering their endgame. We don't know what their endgame is. But if Professor Callahan was one of the developers behind the whole project, it made sense if he gave him that prototype too. If we assume that is the case, that'd significantly help in narrowing down where it could be now. Because, like, I just don't... Almada being interested in the nuclear bombs, I don't know how much sense that really makes. Because, like, brother, the world ends in 6 months. Who cares if they get nukes? They probably know that, right? Could you give me a hand finding the other documents we have on here? Of course. Just tell what you want us to do. I guess I can put the work in. Flick his forehead. But you can't pinpoint where the thing is after we find all the stuff you want. We're gonna force you to run butt naked through Basel. Yeah, okay, if that's what you'd like, you sicko. Anyas, I need you to find a map of the septium veins in the area. Man, he sure picked himself up fast. He's a hell of a lot more grown up than you are, that's for sure. Got his ass? Ort Abandoned Factory. I think that's our place. That's the place where a lot of the research leading to the last generations of gunships was done, right? Maybe it was sealed off a while ago because it was worn down, but you really think we're gonna find our target there? Van, buddy. Buddy. This is our 4th chapter. You haven't figured out the whole, hey, area that hasn't been mentioned before pops up on the 3rd day, and then we go there and that's where the bad guys have been the whole time? Come on, but brother. I'd say the odds are about 87, no, 90, 91 and 2.387%. I tried taking the waveforms of the distortions in the orbital and energy supply networks, then combining them with a map of the septium veins. The only place that matches the data is big and quiet enough to hide the device of the Aurora's size. And it's still close enough to Basel to interfere with the orbital network. Nowhere else is as good a match as this. That's some confidence. But I don't think it's misplaced. This area matches everything we know so far. An abandoned factory far from civilization seems like the perfect place for Armada to use as a hideout. What? Stop, freak. Congratulating you on a job well done. I'm sure even the genius professor would be impressed by your efforts here. I wouldn't be so sure about that. It's just a guess right now. We don't know for sure until we make our way over there. Well, come this far, time to finish this leg of the race. I agree, it's 2 p.m. already, so we don't have much time. I think we should let Ren, the guild, and the CID know what we're doing. The abandoned road leading to the factory is on the bottom level of Newtown on the other side of the locked gate. Certification card will get us through. I'm ready to leave as soon as we all are. Got it. Head on over as soon as we're ready then. Informed Ren, the guild, and the CID that they were going to make their way over to Ort! Abandoned road. You know, I think about it, I guess really this is the only time in the game they've actually done, hey, new location you haven't heard of is where the bad guys have been the whole time, was in Chapter 2. Because in Chapter 3, the big climax is at the hotel, which you've been at, and in Chapter 1, you do get to go over to the valley area at least once for the cat quest. So you know what, Van, we'll cut you some slack for not figuring out the pattern.
Off we go.
Okay, anything we want to do here before we leave?
Why not stay here and relax?
Sorry, Willie. We don't got time for it, Willie. We've done weapon upgrades, right? Catcher,
Do
buddy.
you know what you want?
You get your shit rocked. Yes, I think. Okay, so it's just Chickadee who's not. Meh. We do have money. Oh, it's selling. I was like, I didn't really think they sold those, the 4,500 ones. Yeah, they don't. They don't sell them.
I hope to see you again.
I don't. Oh yeah, did we unlock the slots on that arch driver?
Hello
I
there.
think we did. Yeah, we did. Okay. Anybody else want to be changed, by the way? Do I have to go to another menu? What? How do I change the arch driver? Can you not do it on this menu? Why not? What? So strange. Because I mean, you've had this forever. This gives you La Forte naturally. Sure. Take this. I just like, why can you, like, what reasoning is there for not letting you just well, wait. Why wouldn't it let me go up earlier? Oh, okay, so if you hold up, it stops. Like, I'm holding up still. And you have to let go and hit it again. Okay. That's strange, but I guess less strange than being like, no, you can't change it on this menu. Because I was just trying to hold up and then it stops. And you're like, okay, I guess I can't go up anymore. And like it doesn't, you know, if you hit up here, it doesn't scroll back down. I'm telling you, man. UI design is my passion.
See you again.
Alright, take me to Old Town, New Town, Ort Road, Ort Road. The K and the Animal Trail. Oh, well, sorry, can't squeeze through that. That road do look abandoned. Man, this place looks old. Think those are airship parts lying around? They're covered in moss, too. Looks like this road hasn't really been used in quite some time. Okay, can we... How decayed would they really be, considering airships have only been around for not that long? This isn't really an area I come to. I mean, this was like literally the first airships they made, maybe? Geological surveys have confirmed that there is a large septium vein running under here, however. Man, look at this! Tire trucks from a truck, huh? They look pretty fresh. They must have been carrying something real heavy. Maybe... Oh! The plot! There's that phenomenon again. That for some reason I didn't know about. In the side quest. Has to be resonating with the green Genesis we saw earlier. Hey, remember the green Genesis? Alright! Time to get this over with before the CID and the guild make this their stomping ground. Don't worry. There's no concern that they'll actually do anything helpful. Aaron, you gotta remember.
I'm not going to do anything reckless anymore.
NPCs are completely and totally helpless when it comes to the main plot, but at the same time they're all cooler than all of you and can beat you up without even breaking a sweat because they're the coolest. No, they will never actually do anything, but remember, they're cooler than you.
So come on, you two. While the professor's away, it falls on us to... No, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to protect what I hold dear. And with everyone's help, too.
Both the engineering skills and mental development of Katra have reached the required parameters.
Yeah, unlike his stupid S-Graph, you nerd.
Unlocking the S-Class offensive program. Dagama Driver.
Also, for reference, Katra's life has technically been in danger several different times, so they were just gonna let his ass die. They're like, yeah, we have a super secret ability, but you're not ready for it yet. Is this a technique that helps you two move at high speed while in sync? I think the professor told me that Yang and the others helped her develop this a while back. Kinda neat, they're designed to unlock new functions as the user grows. I mean... yeah... It's really cool. I don't get how it works, but yeah, it's awesome or whatever. Even all the way out here, they're still supporting you. That must feel nice. Yeah, it does. And now thanks to them, I'll be able to contribute even more in battle. Let's get going. The abandoned factory should be just ahead. Now, as you're... I mean, no offense, but usually caster S-Crafts are not that great. Well, I don't know. The offensive ones are generally not that good. Yeah, while riding Zero's pierce foes with a Theo-made Lance of Light. I mean, it sounds pretty cool.
This looks like a stopping point.
Good stuff.
Alrighty, let's head out. Oh, look at you, the first enemies.
Let's get to work.
I don't need to fight you. Ooh, what
Looks
are
like the gang's all here.
the hell are you?
Supposed to be an airship. Looks pretty damn ancient.
Yeah, we're gonna fight you just because you're kind of cool looking.
Ancient history, more like. This type's been all but replaced by newer models.
Like,
Make it count!
because I mean, airships have only existed in universe for like what, 10 to 12 years, something like that. I mean, I guess that they're like literally the first ones they, and that's not even, you know, we don't know exactly what lag time there was between Laburo making theirs and Calvert making theirs.
Make it count.
All right, you guys need to chill out. All right, I'm trying to talk. I can't attack.
Sucker!
Keep moving, Van.
Too
slow.
Payback time!
No, you don't.
Get his ass.
Payback time! Payback
There are
time.
kind of a lot of them, sire.
I won't lose.
It's okay. Van's about to get SP.
I'll take care of them.
We're weak to wind and space and very slightly fire. Well,
Visualizing drive.
good thing I have a very slight fire spell.
Ah,
Oh, where the hell did you come from?
Payback time!
there.
On yes. Yeah.
Petra.
Here goes.
Hit him with the damn meteor. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, I suppose. Really, I just kind of want to get CP.
Pull out all the stops!
Come on, Aaron. Aaron, you could make that run.
Have some more!
No, you don't.
You're just being a little baby.
Payback time! You'll pay for that.
Too slow.
Here goes.
I was kind of hoping to hit all of them.
They're stunned!
A chance. Ha, there.
There.
Petra.
Run, run. Van.
Too slow.
Make it count, Aaron! Sucker! Payback time! Got your number!
I'll take you
Oh, you
on.
can double counter? Your mom lets you have 2 counters?
On yes.
By the heaven. Here.
I leveled up.
Catcher learned that. Isn't that pretty cool? Ooh, EP cut 3. We do not have one of those. Alright. No, that's our combat for the video. Yeah, what is what's this? Yeah, I mean, that seems like very, very good.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Sure.
Huh? Looks like a chest.
Oh, yes, yes. The magic rocks, they cometh.
That looks like a nice chest.
Come on, guys. Come on, you can sneak right through that. You can sneak right through that. Don't mind us. Don't mind us. We're just
Looks like a
just
chest.
running through.
Front level high. Be extremely cautious.
Ah, it ain't no thing. Catcher ain't no thing but a chicken wing, as they say. Wait. Did I just not see the chest? Miss this shit. Were they not showing up on my mini map? I don't know how I missed those. Ah, you stop. You sussy baka? Absolutely not. I guess maybe they didn't pop up on the mini map until we got close and I wasn't looking. All right, I think we're at about time, so we'll go ahead and call it here since we're probably about to do a little combat and a cutscene. So next time we'll do a little combat and a cutscene. It'll be fun.